Reincarnation of a king long gone, the highest enlightened nigga sitting on top of the sun.
Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Danny, aka King Bub, and we are here with week 5. And sorry if you hear some noise. I'm sorry if you hear that, guys. I was fixing my mic. It was stuck. Now it's better. All right, so we're good. All right, so this is week 5 against Mars King Super. So make sure you guys check out his channel. His team is the LA Landorus, or Los Angeles Landorus. I don't know if anybody else calls it LA Landorus, but I do because I'm lazy. So yeah, there we go. So like I said, week 5, we are. If you guys did not watch last week's match, make sure you check it out. It's gonna be in the description. I should have a right on the top. It should say it. I think after my little description thing, right under that, it's gonna say last week's match. You can check it out. So go check that out. 1, 2, 3, because I'm gonna talk about it now. So we did win last week, so we are now 3-1. We brought it back from that defeat in week 3, I believe. Yeah, week 3 we lost. Week 4 we got the win back, a nice 4-0 win to make me feel a little better, which is always good for us. And Garchomp putting in the work. Garchomp currently at 8 kills right now, so that's really good. And Zapdos at 7 kills. We are leading the kill rate with our 2 mons, which is awesome because that's what you want. You always want to have a lot of kills, and that's always fun to have. So yeah, that's why I drafted this team. Truthfully, I wanted Garchomp to be the #1 killer in the whole league, and so far he's doing well. So we'll see about that this week. We are going up against this scary team. I forgot to actually read out the whole team, so give me 1 second as I bring it up. I usually have this open, but I forgot. Hopefully my Google Docs doesn't lag out on me, because sometimes it does that. I don't know why. So I'm gonna try to go through this a little bit fast because I have to go somewhere right now. So I'm gonna try to talk through my team fast. So let me just talk through my team while I'm looking. Actually, no, I got his team. All right. So he got Mega Metacham, Chansey, Mandibuzz, Sableye, Chinchino, Registeel, Manectric, Charizard, Rotom Heat, Tornai, Swampert, and Dodrio. So a very bulky team from him, extremely bulky. I remember him drafting it, and I was like, all right, this is gonna be a team that I can try to set up on. So we're gonna go into that. Actually, let me move this play music off. So you see that I do start off with my Zapdos, but it's just so you can see the team a little better. So spoilers, I start off with Zapdos. So he brought the Mega Medi, the Manectric, the Chinchino, the Tornai, the Sableye, and the Registeel. I thought he was gonna bring Mandibuzz. I was like, there's a possibility he might bring Mandibuzz and Chansey. I was also who else was I scared of? There was another mon that I was really scared of that I thought he was gonna bring. I knew he was gonna bring Manectric or Rotom Heat. I was thinking Rotom Heat a little bit better because no, I was thinking Manectric just because Manectric has the Lightning Rod ability, and Zapdos, you could take advantage of my Zapdos to make it a little bit stronger and things like that. Swampert he didn't bring. Okay, yeah, so this is pretty much a team I thought he was gonna bring. I knew he was gonna bring Chinchino. I was kind of scared of Chinchino, truthfully. I was hoping he wouldn't bring. Yeah, that was the mon I was scared of. All right, cool. So let's keep going. Let's keep going because I'm talking too much. So my Mew right here is a physically defensive Mew to take on Mega Metacham, but it's like a healing Mew. I believe I do have Aura Sphere, and let's not have Dazzling Gleam and Psyshock, I believe. I forget exactly my set, but I have Soft Boiled for sure. I have Nasty Plot because I wanted to set up on Chansey. Yeah, so I did have Psyshock because that's how I was gonna hit Chansey. I was gonna hit Chansey with a Psyshock, and I have Dazzling Gleam. So with that, we get completely walled by Registeel, but my goal was to make sure to bring down that Registeel as soon as possible because then Mew can set up Nasty Plots and kind of do a lot of damage. So I'm really looking forward to that from Mew. Next, we have I'm pretty sure Expert Belt Blaziken. I've been bringing Expert Belt a few times. I think this is maybe the second time I brought it, but I actually didn't get to use Expert Belt Blaziken the first time I brought it because my team already did the work before Blaziken even came in. So Blaziken can put a lot of damage on his team, as you see. Nothing really wants to take a Flare Blitz at all. I do believe I have Superpower. I might have Superpower. I have Knockoff for sure. And I think I have Toxic. Possibly I have Knockoff to knock off Chansey's item, but he wanted to stay in Blaziken anyways, so I can knock out anybody else's item besides Mega Metacham. And it's still going to do good damage to Mega Metacham because it's not that bulky and it doesn't resist the fire, no, dark type move. Not. Sorry if I'm sounding a little bit weird. I'm trying to just go through this, and I'm kind of tired, so we're gonna go through it. So we have Vaporeon, specially defensive to take on that Thunders. I have substitute just so if he ever brings in Manectric, I can substitute in, and I can at least get a nice Scald in, or a protect, you know, and scout out what he's gonna go for. I'm expecting a Choice Scarf Manectric, maybe Bandichinchino, but possibly not. But definitely Choice Scarf Manectric. That's usually what they run. And now we got Zapdos. Our Zapdos is also specially defensive because I didn't want to bring Vileplume this week. I didn't have much that could take on Vileplume. I mean, I didn't have space for Vileplume. The team I wanted to be more offensive, and if I brought Vileplume, I had to take out either Garchomp or Blaziken or Zapdos, and I needed Zapdos to get rid of Rocks because he does have Chansey, he does have that Registeel. So I wanted to make sure I could get rid of Rocks and things like that this week. So I did bring Zapdos over Vileplume. So Zapdos is actually here to take on Manectric, even though I am neutral to electric type moves. I can actually live with my full special defense investment. I could live Manectric's moves. I can also take on Torn and things like that. So that's pretty good. Zapdos can do a lot of Vaporeon's job besides take on Manectric, because obviously Vaporeon cannot take on Manectric. So yeah, we have a setup Chomp, we have Swords Dance, substitute once again. I believe we have Earthquake and Dragon Claw, just like the week 2, I believe I brought this set, except week 2 has Salak Berry. This week I have leftovers, and I'm a lot bulkier. I barely have any physical attack investment. I have maybe like 92 EVs, enough speed to outspeed the fastest speed tier, which I do believe is his Mega Metachamp, to my Garchomp, because obviously Chinchino, Manectric, and Tornadus, they all outspeed Garchomp anyways. But the rest of it is in HP, because I put enough HP that if you brought Chansey, I could set up a sub, and Chansey cannot break my sub with Seismic Toss, and his Registeel can't break my sub with Seismic Toss or Earthquake or anything really, unless he has Ice Punch. I don't know if Registeel gets Ice Punch. I forgot to look into that, but I was like, I'll scout it if he does have it. Either way, I'm faster, so he'll just break my sub instead of doing damage to me. Excuse me, I have to sneeze. So, I do see the Registeel. Sadly, I don't see the Chansey because I didn't want to set up on that Chansey, but I was like, I could still set up on the Registeel. Can't really do much if he does start off with it. I can set up with Garchomp right off the bat. I didn't think he was gonna start off with Registeel because I've set up with Garchomp before, so I didn't think he would bring in Registeel at first turn, because that's like an easy read. I can easily set up with Garchomp, especially because Garchomp tends to be a lead sometimes, especially for me. I've led a few times with it, and so yeah, I didn't think he will start off with Registeel. So that's that. We got Greninja, Choice Specs Greninja, Scald, Dark Pulse, I believe, and Ice Beam. So I 100% thought he was gonna bring Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz walled a lot of the stuff on my team, so it was, you know, he could take Earthquake from Garchomp and things like that. He could defog Rocks away. We do have Rocks on Garchomp, I believe. Do we have Rocks? No, there's no way we have Rocks. Yeah, it has to be Swords Stance, Dragon Claw, EQ. So Greninja is a weird set. Like I said, it's Choice Specs, but the last move I did not name is actually Toxic Spikes, because I saw that Toxic Spikes could actually do a lot of work to his team, especially if he doesn't bring Mandibuzz, which he doesn't. So I do see that he doesn't bring Mandibuzz. So that's really awesome for us. So let me start off this match, because I feel like I've been talking forever and ever. So I start off with Zapdos because I thought he was gonna start off with Manectric. I didn't think he was gonna start off with Registeel. That's why I didn't start off with Greninja, even though I didn't see Mandibuzz. I didn't want to start off with Greninja in case he started off with Manectric, and then I'm kind of in the back foot right from the start of the match. So I do start off with Zapdos, and he does start off with that Registeel. So I wasn't going to go for a Thunderbolt or anything because I didn't want Manectric to come in. I didn't think he was going to go for Rock, but anyways, I wanted to switch into Greninja, try to get off my Toxic Spikes as soon as possible. He does protect, so that's really awesome. So we get up one layer of Toxic Spikes right off the bat. And now we get the second one, and he goes for a Toxic, which is completely fine because Greninja's not supposed to stay in at all. Greninja's supposed to switch in and out as much as possible. So I switch out of my Greninja, go into my Blaziken, and he goes for the Iron Head. I didn't think he was going to go for anything else. It's weird he goes for Iron Head, but whatever. So Flare Blitz completely knocks out that Registeel, and Registeel is off the bat, off the field. So Mew can set up pretty easily and win for us, truthfully, if I ever want to. Vaporeon comes in because his Torrent comes in and it takes that Hurricane with ease. Like I said, Vaporeon was built to take on Tornadus, and he goes for the Hurricane, and there we go. So he's just gonna U-turn, and I'm gonna set up a sub here because just in case he goes into Manectric, I can, like, I don't know, I could just do some shenanigans. I did not really plan to Toxic Stall, that was not my plan at all, but I saw that the Toxic Spikes were gonna stay on the field, so I was gonna use that for my advantage throughout the whole game. Like, his Sableye is now on a timer, so all I can do is just protect. I really just protected to get some more health back from leftovers. That's what I was trying to do with my Vaporeon. I'm gonna go for a Wish after this turn. As he goes for the knockoff, he cannot break my sub. I mean, he can't break my sub, but obviously I'm protected, so I go for the Wish. This time he's gonna go for the knockoff, and I'm just gonna protect after this turn to get that Wish back. And I believe he goes for Shadow Sneak, but obviously Protect prioritizes the Shadow Sneak. So either way, it would have really not done that much at all. So I get my Wish back. Vaporeon's at full health, and his Sableye is almost at half health, so that's really good. We haven't even done anything to this Sableye, and it's already almost at half health. He goes for the Willow. I had a feeling he was either gonna go for Willow or Toxic because I'm no longer behind the sub. So I switch into my Greninja because I'm already Toxic, so I can take anything he wants to hit me with. And I'm just gonna go for a Scald. The good thing Greninja is Toxic over Burn is that every one turn of Toxic actually does less, and Greninja's only gonna be in here for a little bit. So I get the Burn on Tornadus, which is really nice. I was scared he might be Scarf, so I switched out. I'd rather save my Greninja. And I go into Vaporeon, and that completely does nothing to me because he is burned. So Vaporeon just sits here like looking pretty, and his Torn goes down to Greninja's burn. So that's a kill for Greninja. That's really cool. So I go for Protect because I wanted to stall out this Chinchino a little bit more because Chinchino is scary. I don't really have a switch into it. I can't really sack anything. I did my calcs, and my Garchomp is really bulky, so he could take on Chinchino, but I wanted to sack my Blaziken off first because I didn't want Garchomp to take. He could not take two turns of Tail Slap, so I had to sack my Blaziken, sadly. So Blaziken goes down, and here comes in Garchomp. For every Tail Slap he hits me with, he is gonna lose to Rough Skin. So he's losing so much damage to Rough Skin, and I can just easily pick it off with an Earthquake next turn. And bye-bye goes Chinchino. So that's a kill for Garchomp. Garchomp now up for 9 kills. Our kill leader is kicking that ass, so that's really awesome. In comes his Mega Medicham. Honestly, I'm not going to stay in with Garchomp. I'm just going to go straight into my Mew. And he's going to go for the Ice Punch, I do believe, because Garchomp was in his face, and why fake out when he could just go for Ice Punch. And my Rocky Helmet's doing damage, my Toxic's doing damage, so I'm slowly whittling down his team without even really hitting him. I think the only hits I had was like Scald, Earthquake, and I believe that's actually it. I think, oh yeah, Blaziken's Flare Blitz, but that's about it. So far my Toxic has been doing all the damage, and the Rough Skin for Garchomp. So I just keep soft bowling in front of Mega Medicham because I want to keep Mew healthy against the Mega Medicham. Mega Medicham is so scary that I do not want to play around with it, so I want to keep Mew healthy. I could have nasty plotted and just pretty much finish off the game, but I decided not to. Just want to play it safe because Greninja can still do a lot of work to his team. So he goes for Shadow Sneak, does absolutely nothing. I knew he wasn't going to heal up this time because I did go for the Dazzling Gleam. That Toxic's taking damage on him, so he's going to recover. But the combination of a Choice Spec Scald and the Toxic is going to take out this Sableye. And this is going to be another kill for Greninja. Toxic kills the Sableye, so that's 2 kills for Greninja in this match. It was really, really nice. Greninja putting in the finest of work. He's going back into Mega Medi. He just fake out. He's gonna lose damage from that Rocky Helmet Toxic, and then the Rocky Helmet and Toxic next turn is gonna kill him. So I just soft bowled here just to keep him healthy because Mew can also take on that Manectric that's waiting in the back, and he dies to Toxic, so that's another kill for Greninja, which is awesome. So here I'm just pretty much gonna Toxic stall the hell out of this Manectric. He does get a burn, which doesn't really matter because I can fully heal. He's not doing enough to beat me, so I'm just gonna talk over this. He's gonna keep losing health from the Toxic, and I'm just gonna keep soft boiling until he gets to about like 30-40% that I knew my Psyshock will be able to kill. It's just 100% be able to kill. So Mew takes out the Manectric in the last turn, and we do win with a massive 5-0, which I'm really happy about. So now we are 4-1 with a plus like 12 differential, I do believe. So I'm really happy about that. Pretty psyched. Is it plus 12? I think it might be plus 14. Yeah, it's plus 14. because we were +9 after the last match. So we do beat the LA Landorus, and that was a really good match. I hope you guys did enjoy. I think we played extremely well. I think I prepped pretty well. Greninja putting this awesome work with them toxic spikes. That was really nice. I did not expect that to do that much work. I brought it in case Greninja's on his last legs. I can come in and just put a layer up. But as soon as I didn't see Mandibuzz and I saw that he only had one flying type and he already had no poison types, but more than half of his team are gonna get hit by toxic spikes, I knew I had to put it up. So Greninja, good job, Greninja. God, I'm gonna kill him. You being a massive wall. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys leave a like, sub if you're new, and I'll see you guys in week 6. And so far we're doing so well, so I hope we can keep that streak going. Thank you guys once again, and like always, have such a beautiful day. Peace out.